Have you ever encountered someone who seems to exist outside the usual social hierarchies, who prefers solitude yet commands respect when they choose to interact? You might have crossed paths with a Sigma male. In the realm of social dynamics, we often hear about the alpha and beta males, the leaders and the followers, respectively. But there's a third category that is often overlooked, the Sigma males. These are the lone wolves, the wanderers, the mysterious and the enigmatic ones. They exist outside the conventional social structure, operating on their own terms and rules. Sigma males are an interesting breed. They're not leaders like the alpha, nor followers like the beta. They are the wild cards, the ones who march to the beat of their own drum. They don't need a social hierarchy to define them or dictate their actions. They are self-sufficient, independent, and more than capable of forging their own path in life. Although they prefer solitude, Sigma males are not antisocial. They simply value their own company more than that of others. They're often deep thinkers, introspective, and highly self-aware. They have a unique perspective on life that sets them apart from the crowd. Unlike the alpha males, who assert dominance and strive to be at the top, or the beta males, who are content being followers, Sigma males don't care about social status or recognition. They are comfortable in their own skin and don't seek approval from others. They are not influenced by societal norms or expectations and live life on their own terms. But being a Sigma male isn't all sunshine and roses. These individuals are often misunderstood and can come across as aloof or distant. Their preference for solitude can sometimes be mistaken for arrogance or disdain, and their disregard for social norms can sometimes put them at odds with society. Sigma males possess an intriguing mix of traits, some of which cast a dark shadow over their character. But no matter how you perceive them, one thing is certain. They are a fascinating study in contrast and complexity. And as we delve deeper into their world, it becomes clear that there's more to Sigma males than meets the eye. One of the defining traits of Sigma males is their preference for solitude. Like a lone wolf, Sigma males often find comfort in their own company, thriving in the silence that allows them to reflect, create, and explore their inner world. Let's consider the story of Adam, a software developer and a Sigma male. Rather than joining the lively brainstorming sessions at his tech firm, Adam chooses to work alone. He finds that his best ideas come to him in solitude, away from the noise and distractions of the team environment. A quiet corner, a laptop, and his thoughts are all Adam needs to produce some of the most innovative software designs. But this love for solitude is a double-edged sword. While it fosters self-reliance and introspection, it can also breed loneliness and isolation. Solitude can be a refuge, but it can also be a prison. So, for Sigma males, the challenge lies in finding the balance. While solitude can lead to self-reliance and introspection, it can also breed loneliness and isolation. Sigma males are often seen as non-conformists, marching to the beat of their own drum. These individuals are not easily swayed by societal norms or expectations. They live life on their terms, not bound by the shackles of conformity. They are like rivers, never bending to the path set before them, but carving their own way through the landscape of life. Consider the example of a Sigma male who refuses to partake in the ritual of the 9-to-5 grind. Where most see this as a necessary part of life, the Sigma sees it as a cage, a limitation to his freedom and individuality. He chooses, instead, to live life on his own terms, pursuing passions and interests that align with his personal goals, not the expectations of society. This non-conformity, while liberating, can make Sigma males appear aloof or indifferent. They're not indifferent, they're simply marching to the beat of their own drum, in their own time, in their own unique way. With Sigma males, unpredictability is a given. It's part of their essence, a part of their enigmatic nature. It's a trait that leaves many puzzled, trying to decode their next move. Sigma males are not your typical run-of-the-mill individuals. They don't adhere to societal expectations or norms. They are not driven by the need for approval or acceptance. This innate independence allows them to be unpredictable, to zig when everyone else zags. You see, they operate on their own terms, following their own unique rhythm of life. This means they might take actions or make decisions that seem out of the blue to others. One day, they might be engrossed in a project, completely immersed and unreachable. The next, they could be off on a spontaneous adventure, leaving others to wonder what sparked the sudden change. Let me share a story. There was this Sigma individual, let's call him Alex. Alex was working in a corporate job, a 9-to-5 grind, just like everybody else. Then one day, out of the blue, he quit. No notice, no explanation, he just up and left. People were left scratching their heads, trying to understand why. But for Alex, it made perfect sense. He'd found a new passion, a new project that ignited his interest, so he pursued it, leaving his old life behind without a second thought. That's the thing with Sigma males. They don't feel the need to explain their actions or decisions. They simply do what feels right to them, regardless of how it might appear to others. They march to the beat of their own drum, and that drum beat is often a complex rhythm that others find hard to follow. Their unpredictability, though, is not without its challenges. While it's part of their charm, it can also lead to misunderstandings. People may misinterpret their actions, perceiving them as erratic or unstable. But remember, for the Sigma male, it's simply an expression of their individuality, their authentic self. Their unpredictability, while intriguing, can often lead to confusion and misunderstanding. Sigma males are often shrouded in mystery, adding to their allure. This enigma is a result of their preference for solitude and their non-conformity. Their tendency to walk off the beaten path, to follow their own rules, only adds to this air of mystery. They are like closed books, fascinating but hard to decipher. Consider this story of a Sigma male named John. John is a successful entrepreneur, yet he remains a solitary figure. He keeps his personal life under wraps, revealing very little about his day-to-day activities or his private thoughts. His colleagues respect him, but they know very little about him. They're left to wonder what goes on behind the cool exterior, which only deepens the intrigue surrounding John. This aura of mystery is not without its downsides, however. While it makes Sigma males fascinating, it can also create a barrier, a wall of sorts, keeping others at arm's length. Their mysterious aura, while fascinating, can also create a barrier between them and others. In conclusion, the Sigma male's traits, solitude, non-conformity, unpredictability, and a mysterious aura, can be both captivating and challenging. Let's take a moment to revisit these dark traits. First, we have solitude. Sigma males often prefer their own company, leading them to be perceived as loners. This can result in feelings of isolation and misunderstanding from others. Next is non-conformity. Sigma males aren't interested in societal norms or expectations. This can make it difficult for them to fit in, often leading to conflict and tension. Thirdly, their unpredictability. Sigma males are free spirits, making it hard to anticipate their next move. This unpredictability can be unsettling for those around them. Lastly, their mysterious aura. This enigmatic nature can be intriguing, but also intimidating, adding to the complexity of their personality. It's this complex mix of traits that makes Sigma males such a fascinating subject of study. Remember, understanding is the first step towards acceptance and coexistence.